Hello, everybody. Good, good morning, everyone. How are you all? Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'm running behind time. I know. Thank you so much for being here. Oh dear, you've been taking lessons of the. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Scott. Hi, Pakwan. Good morning. Um, hi, Becca. Good morning. Scott, you've made me laugh with that. I shouldn't be taking lessons of Tony. That is just not good. But here we are. I'm here now. I'm just breathing a little bit just to calm myself down. I think I need to calm myself down. How are you all doing this morning? Perfumes with Pat. Thank you so much for being here. Arabian Perfumes in the house. It's lovely to have you all here. So I'm here. Thank you so much for joining. I'm super excited um, to be sampling these fragrances. And again, thank you so much to Fakwan of Arabian Perfumes because he's the one who sent me these samples. So very exciting. Otherwise, how are you all doing? How is your day going? How is your morning? It's Thursday. And you know what? Quite exciting because one more day to go, and then kids will be off school for a week. No more school runs for a week. Yes, I'm super excited. Ike Forever 15, good morning. So it's lovely you're all here. I'm excited for this. And in case you're wondering, oh, see the dress behind me? It looks like a wedding dress. Which way am I going? So that looks like a wedding dress, and there is a veil. That is a dress for my daughter. So she had First Communion, those who know about Catholic things. And she wore a veil which was from my wedding day, which was quite exciting that I can pass a piece of me from my special day to my daughter. So quite lovely. But I'm so glad that you guys are here. Thank you so much. So, what is everyone's scent of the day? I will be honest with you. I don't have a scent of the day so far because I've actually spread quite a few things. So, like I've said before, I don't sometimes wear like the one fragrance. I have a few fragrances on, which is the case this morning. But more importantly, I've reserved my arms and everything else to put on these fragrances I'm going to sample because I got them and I really haven't had the chance to sample them. I think I probably just sniffed them from the carpet. So I am looking forward to sampling them and hopefully do a few review and make up my mind which ones I'm gonna buy because that is the whole point of sampling. And I've had too much going on and I'm doing my best. That's another important thing. And so it's lovely to see. Good morning. So bear with me a second. And yeah. So I'm so happy that you're all here. Let's do this. Let us do this. Yes. You don't have a perfume. I'm doing orders and my scent is mixed. But we'll be wearing mask. Oh, today, but no, I so need some of that stuff. Every time I see a bottle, I'm like, I need some of that stuff. I'm reading your comments. So, wow, you have no perfume on. That's strange for a frag head, Ike Forever. So, what are you planning on wearing if you do wear something, though? That is another question. Anyway, so without further ado, oh my goodness me, Scott has really made my morning saying I'm taking lessons of Tony. I shouldn't be doing that. And you guys know how these things happen sometimes. You don't plan it. And I thought, you know what, half 11 is enough time. I'll come back from the school run, I'll do etc. etc. And guess what? It was not enough. Half 11 was not enough, but we've made it. We're good. Before I get sampling those fragrances, so I've had the new candle come through from Tessa Williams. So, Tessa Williams, if you love candles, you really should check them out. And obviously, you can match. So, comes so like so. So, if you love fragrances, you really should check them out. Fragrances, candles, and home spray. So, you can have like a full set if you wanted. So, this is and this is perfect for the home because it's fresh, invigorating, so citrusy as well, sparkling fresh. So if you love that sort of thing, do check them out and you can as well match with your fragrances. So I've got three of them now. So we've got air, we've got fire, and we've got water. So if you've got some of those fragrances, definitely do check them out. I Will Wear Fire by Tessa Williams. Yeah, lovely. And also for those in the UK, there is a giveaway of the Tessa Williams fragrances going on. So three bottles to give away. We've got Faith, we've got Love, and we've got Hope. So if you haven't sampled those fragrances or you are looking to, do check them out. There's Love, we've got Hope, we've got Faith as well. So do check them out. And that's open only to UK residents because of shipping, obviously. Moving along, that out of the way. So this, I got a sample of this fragrance. So let's start with the designer stuff. So My Way. So will this be my way? So this is the new release by Giorgio Armani. I'm sure you've all seen it by now. And this is obviously, it's got we've got notes of bergamot, there's orange blossom, we've got tuberose, jasmine, there's cedarwood, white musks, and vanilla. A lovely, simple composition. And really, I've spread it, I've smelt it. Where is it? So this is the sample. As you can see, I've been sampling it. So, oh my God, something fell off. Hang on. Come back. Right. Yes, so My Way from Giorgio Armani. I do like Giorgio Armani fragrances. And this one, I think I'm going to pick a bottle of this one. It's just a simple fragrance, lovely, beautiful, very feminine as well, very feminine, lovely floral fragrance. So I'll be picking this one up. I'm not going to spray it just yet, but that's one of the samples. And it's kind of a typical designer release floral, just lovely, easy on the nose, nothing complex, nothing challenging. So just simple to wear feminine fragrance. And I need some of that stuff, for just simple days. That would do. And it's lovely. I love how it smells, a beautiful floral. So let's start with, so the fragrances I will be sampling, in case you haven't seen my post on Instagram, in case you haven't been, it's from Jousset Parfums. I hope I'm pronouncing Jousset correctly. And this is a house out of Switzerland, and these fragrances are handmade. I wish I can show you the bottles because they have quite lovely, colorful bottles. And oh my goodness me, I'm like, you know what? I need some of those colorful bottles because they have some pink bottles like gold, some green. Who doesn't want that? I want. It's like a beautiful rainbow colored fragrances. So I would love those. So if you've sampled these fragrances, feel free to tell me about them because I know some of you watching are very familiar with those fragrances. I haven't. So I'm looking forward. So, and I love the colors. And you know what? I looked at the bottles. I was like, you know what? I just wish I can have the whole collection because they look just perfect as they are. And I've got 5 samples here. So I'm thinking to start off perhaps with the one that was calling my name the most. I don't know about you. Do certain names or certain juice colors call your name? Do you look at a fragrance, you look at the color of it and you think, oh my gosh, yes, I want this. I don't know about you, but I do. And you know what? Can you guess before I tell you which one I want to start off first? You know me, you know enough about me to kind of have a guess like which one I'm gonna start off with. And I'm gonna just go to their site and let's see if we can find some of the notes included in these fragrances, because that would be helpful. But I'll kind of sample them and then look them up and see how they are, how they work. So shall we go and start off with, can you guess which one we're gonna start off with? Um, Fakwan, are you still here? If you're still here, I think it should be your choice to tell us which one. Can you guess? Come on. Oh my gosh. See, I told you. I told you. You guys do know me exactly. Honestly, when I looked at the names, this one was already calling my name like, Miya, over here, Gomond. I'm like, Gomond what? Gomond Becca, let's go in. So, Gomond Becca, oh my gosh. So, from the name, I'm hoping and rather expecting that this will be something sweet, something that I would like, something that is kind of like edible. Is it though? Let's find out. You will just be, I'm literally just going in with you because I don't know about you. If I have a sample, I'm like, I don't want to waste it to just be sniffing. I want to take a moment to actually sit down and sample them, because samples, when when you've got samples, it's limited juice, so you don't want to waste it. The one I'm interested in too. Yes, embrace yourself. You knew it. Yes, you knew it. Wow. Wow. Do you know what? That initial spray reminds me of my mom baking, like when she's making scones or bread and she's got Miss Saucentages. How lovely to see you here. That initial spray, oh my gosh, it reminds me of like mom when she's baking and at the point when she's mixed the flour and the milk. So it's like a milky kind of dough with like sugary caramel. And the caramel as well is reminding me of, the caramel, the sweet. Yes, sweet. It is lovely. It is, honestly, initial spray, you sample it, it's like gourmand delight, like something edible. Imagine something edible. It's reminding me of the caramel that sometimes you use in the drinks, just to add a bit of flavor to the drink. That caramel. Milky. This is nice. This is nice. Wow. I think Gourmand Becca, we're definitely gonna be needing a bottle. I'm going in again. It's also got kind of a freshness to it at the same time. Do you know what I'm getting? You remember that, in your childhood, you would buy like chewing gums, which were like on initial, once you put them in your mouth, they were like quite sweet. That is as well like nice, fresh, sweet. Just think of yourself as a kid sampling nice, sweet stuff. That's what I'm getting. Hi, Barry. Good morning. I nearly said good evening because I'm used to being on in the evening. So I'm just gonna look up what the notes are on this one. So this one, Gourmand Becca is described as the sweetness from. Are you serious? Seriously, it says described as the sweetness from childhood becomes the delicacies of today. Wow. Isn't it nice when you get something correct? Wow. And smoky, creamy and smoky. I'm not getting the smokiness yet. Creamy, yes, definitely. Cream, it's so lovely. Yes, spot on. I was. My YouTube notification. In fact, oh, not on my phone. Good morning, John. Wow. That is nice. I don't know about any of you, but for me, normally if I want to sample the fragrances, the first thing I do is I sort of spray it. I try to pick out the things I can smell, write them down. Then I look it up just to see if I'm improving on my nose with picking out things in fragrances, because it's not everything that I smell that I'm familiar with. So yeah. And it says it's a soothing, warm fragrance for unforgettable, lively moments. Unforgettable, yes. Even the notes, you guessed correctly. So, in the notes, wow, we've got top notes of smoky notes, burnt sugar, milky notes, and in the heart, we've got light leather. Leather. Um, I'm not picking out the leather just yet, to be honest. Smooth caramel, oh, definitely. And wood bakar. And then you've got in the base gourmand toffee. Maybe that's what I was thinking about, like when you're making a drink, what I was referring to. Probably that. And the resinous bakar. So, yes, wow. Even the notes, you guessed correctly. Yes, it's best to smell and look first, because when you know the notes, I think you stop smelling what you really exactly, John, because definitely, exactly. Um, that is so true. And this is what I tell myself. I'm like, I need to see what I can pick out first, and then just so that I try and, you know, see how much I'm actually getting, because I think the whole point of even smelling, you want to kind of guess like how much am I improving, because I like to know if, I mean, I don't have a way of knowing if my nose is improving or not, but I feel like if I keep sampling and I can pick out notes, then I tell myself that I'm improving, because it's not all the notes that I know. Yeah, so that was back. That is definitely gonna end up in my collection because I like that one. Next, we have green woods. Showing samples is such a pain, isn't it? Green woods. So, again, green woods, I imagine to smell something green. Should be something green. I'm expecting maybe some coriander, basil, something maybe pine, maybe some woods, obviously. And as well, I'm expecting maybe some vetiver or maybe some patchouli. But how would this smell? Let's go in. We have nothing on, so okay. That is quite a lot I've splashed on there. Wow. Ah, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous, and this is very luxurious smelling. This is luxurious. This is nice. Oh, oh, wow. Greenwood. Do you know what? The back of my mind was telling me Greenwood is gonna be um, a masculine, maybe men's fragrance, but smelling it, it's like you are gorgeously unisex, like very fresh. This is fresh. Can you imagine like walking through a tropical forest which has all these lovely green plants, and then you've got like a water for somewhere, and imagine walking in and it's so lovely, lush green, fresh hair, that breeze. This is what I'm getting. The notes. This is, and I feel like this is one of those fragrances that is so beautifully blended where it's not very easy to pick out one note per se, but definitely getting like slight hints of some vetiver. There's definitely like a bergamot, but right kind of in the back. I don't know, is that lavender? Kind of something a bit minty, almost like mint or pine. This is nice. This is absolutely, this is gorgeous. And this is definitely unisex. It is, it is very luxuriously smelling. This is something. you expect on someone like they're just walking out of their Aston Martin or a Bentley and they walk past you and you just left with that lovely, oh, he smells nice. She smells nice. She's very affluent, very. Is that the violet? Is that the violet that's giving it that vibe? It's absolutely gorgeous. What did you say? Ah, the dry down is impeccable. The caramel notes become so smooth. Oh, I'm up for that. I see what you mean. Oh my gosh. This is like, this is edible sweet treats. And this is like fresh outdoors. This is something like you would enjoy indoors. This is nice, cozy. This is cozy, very personal, like you're in my personal space. I can smell you so much. And this is like outdoor. That is what I would say about them. They are absolutely, I've been sleeping on this. That took so long. Green and fresh, definitely. This is really lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm spraying with it. Yes. Which one shall we spray next? Sounds nice. Yes. Hi, Delisa. Good morning. Are we still in the morning? Yes, just about. Violet, definitely. I think it's that violet. It's like the violet leaf. Do you know what, as well? It's reminding me of, like, imagine like on a, you've got like in a pond on a lake and you've got those violets just in the middle of the lake and you're walking there. It's like spring, fresh green, fresh air. This is what you get. I do get a bit of pine. I get a bit of pine. Yes, I don't know what pine. Wait, pine. Yes, I get that. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. Sounds forest fresh. It's lovely. Miriam, it's lovely to see you here. Good morning. Sounds lovely. I think, John, you would like this. You would definitely like this. I think you would love the gourmand too. I would say anyone who loves John, John, this is for you because I know you've sampled Lucy's double shot. It's got hints, that coffee, just gorgeous. This one is a bit similar to the double shot. So if you love double shot, you love even fragrances such. I think, John, you have this one, the by Killian. What is it? What is it? The one that is compared to Insomnia. If you love Insomnia, you love 1888 from Casamorate. This will be right up your street. You're gonna enjoy this. If you love intense cafe, again, you are gonna enjoy the Gourmand Becca because it's in those veins of fragrances. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. That it's got a similar vibe. Oh, yes, powdery vibe, double shot. Yes, I'm not I'm not getting the powdery vibes just yet in this one. Not yet. It's at this point it's more the caramel that's really come forward. Milky caramel, that's what I'm getting here. It's absolutely glorious and this will be definitely a lovely enjoyable fragrance for the winter. Winter, autumn, definitely. But this I feel like it's one of those versatile fragrances you could wear all year round. Like it's lovely fresh. You could wear all year round. And definitely this would be nice even for the office. I can see this being a signature scent. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. And for anyone, in case you don't know, we are talking about green woods. And the one that's on here, this is Gourmand Picasso. Definitely gorgeous fragrances that we must try. Right. Oh my gosh, this is not good. Liking everything. Because then it means that the budget, loving things is not good for the bank. Loving things is Black Phantom. That's it. That is the one, John. If you love Black Phantom, you love Insomnia, you love Intense Cafe, you love Double Shot, you are gonna love this one. Gourmand Becca. John likes pine this. Oh, Barry, stop it. Barry, by the way, congratulations on 1K. Well done. That is amazing. And now it's going to be like, oh my gosh, it took so long to get to 1K. And once you get to 1K, it just starts to flow. So, all the very best, powdery in the green woods. Not yet. Not yet. I'm not getting the powdery notes. Not yet. Let's look what notes we've got. That's what we were meant to be looking at. Let's have a look. I'm looking up on green woods to see what we've got on there. So green woods, it really smells as it looks like green. It definitely smells very green. So in green woods, this is described as toilet. Yeah, and probably like, oh, it's so lovely fresh. Right. So Greenwood is described as the selection for self-confident characters who are constantly searching for the extraordinary. Ooh, we are with that. Greenwood exceeds these demands with a daring but perfect combination of woody and powdery notes. I am not getting the powdery notes just as yet. At this point, it's quite actually, this is nice. Raspberry. It's so I'm looking on the composition for green woods now. So we've got at the top sparkling raspberry. I did not pick up any raspberry because there isn't really any sweetness I could pick up like a fruit. I didn't pick that up. And then addictive violet. Violet, yes. Saffron, yes. And I don't know about you. Do you feel like sometimes the violet and saffron do kind of smell similar, or is it just me? Because there are times when I say, oh, this smells like saffron, or this smells like violet, and it's one or the other. I don't know if you get to that. Maybe it's just me. And I feel as well like the violet sometimes does give off like a spiciness to the fragrance. It's not good for the pocket. Absolutely. Liking stuff too much is not good for the pocket. I don't know if you've seen the last video on the channel about the Chanel. And this is Chanel's limited edition for Christmas. And it's for $10,000 for a 50 ml parfum. I'm like, I can't even love that. And you all know Coromandel is my favorite fragrance. But when I saw the $10,000, I was like, I don't love Coromandel. I don't. At least not on the parfum. I'll stick to the regular line. The EDP is fine. If anything, we can get EDT, that's fine. We'll live with that because 10 grand for a fragrance, I can't justify that. I can't. I'm a mom. I have to be responsible and show children. Sweet John, what's your thoughts? That is a very interesting question. I've always understood saffron to be a sweet tone. Sometimes I get kind of in the saffron, I think maybe depends on what it is mixed with, I think as well, because sometimes like a rose and saffron, I get almost like not spicy, but almost kind of a warm, spicy. That's what I get. I don't know, maybe it's my skin, but I get like a kind of warm, spicy. That's what I get. I don't really get like a sweet tone. I don't know. Maybe too much acid on my skin. Maybe my skin is too acidic. Maybe I don't know. But yeah. So I was reading the notes for green woods. So yeah, real saffron is kind of little sharp. That's what I get, John. That's what I get. I don't really get sweetness. For me, maybe it's my skin. Maybe it's my skin. So composition for green notes. At the top, we've got sparkling raspberry, addictive violet, refined saffron. This is, I think it's the saffron as well with that violet. That's just making it very, very lovely, luxurious smelling. And then in the hat, we've got resinous pine. So, yes, we definitely had the pine. Powdery Kashmirian. Do you know what? I'm honestly not getting that powdery note just yet. I really enjoy saffron. Me too. What's your favorite saffron based fragrance, Barry? The best note we've got cedar and spiritual sandalwood. Spiritual sandalwood. Is there any kind of different from the normal sandalwood, or just it's just the name they've added to it? The fact that sandalwood was always used like in religious kind of uses before it was used like largely in fragrances. Sandalwood was always the same with myrrh and incense. They always used it for religious purposes until I think it was Guerlain that started off um, started off the use of sandalwood in fragrances with their, was it Shalimar, or was it one of their fragrances, the older fragrances, that's what, 100 years old very soon. So yeah, 10K is out of my budget. To be honest, I think how many of us in here would really happily, I mean, happily, and I mean happily, where you're like smiling, when you're spending your money, you're like, here, take it, it's my card, you charge me 10 grand for a 50 mil fragrance. How many of us would do that? I'm cheap. As they say, that it's not expensive, you're just broke. Yeah, I'm broke. I totally agree with that. Um, yeah. So moving on. Shall we move on? Let's move along, shall we? Let's sample the next one. I think it's a normal sandalwood. Yeah. And I think, like I said, I feel like it's the combination of the Kashmirian and as well with just that lovely saffron and the sandalwood. It's coming off so rich, like it's just gorgeous. This is making me laugh. 10K each beans on toast for life. It's not even funny. No, 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 no. You know what, brother? I wouldn't even do that because I think I would think about, you know what? That is the year's savings for all children's trust funds done. That is not even a joke. No, they are taking the piss. And I looked at the box and I'm thinking, if the fragrance, because I believe the same 50 ml fragrance, no, actually, you can get a 15 ml extract for I think £280. We can deal with that. That's fine. It's a 15 mil, but okay, that's okay. We can deal with that. But for a 50 mil bottle for 10,000, that just seems rather too much. John has it. That's it, John. That is absolutely what it is. By the way, those 10 grand pieces, it's only 14 of them in the US. I don't know if they are available somewhere else. I don't know if they have them maybe in Asia. They probably have them maybe in Asia and the Middle East because that's a very good market as well. So, right, moving along, let's sample the next one. Wow. 10 grand. Hmm. 10 grand. 10 grand, brother. I think 10 grand would pay for all the year's holidays, like throughout the year. And I'm talking about really nice holidays, all inclusive and everything. No, they're taking the piece for 10 grand. Come on. It's Christmas. Like, they should have just made nice regular boxes, £150. We would be fine with that. I mean, 100, whatever, £200, we would be fine with that. But 10 grand, I mean, I was like, I'm not even sad it's not in the UK. That's fine. The US can have it. We are not even bothered. We are not even bothered about that. Right, moving on. We have Let's Motherless Jardine. Oh, hello. Where are we? Trying to focus the camera. So, Marvelous Jardin. Am I pronouncing this correctly? Because I imagine this is obviously French. marvelous, Jardine. I hope that was a good impression of a French person speaking. Let's go in. So, gonna spray Jardine. That should be nice. I'm just gonna lift my sleeve and go in just here on the top. Ooh, that was quite a bit. Quite a bit. Wow, this is fresh. This is fresh, kind of ginger. It's like a ginger. This is ginger, some florals, definitely jasmine, I think. Some jasmine, maybe some cedarwood. It's got something that's like a lovely kind of sweet as well. Wow, this is nice. You know what? I will tell you this. This house really has lovely fragrances, and looking at the price, wow, it's reminding me of something. I can't think of what, but this is definitely like ginger. It's got some wood, maybe a cedar wood as well, jasmine, definitely. It's got definitely some flowers, florals, definitely jasmine, ginger. That's what I'm picking. That is nice. Wow, this is gorgeous. This is another one. This is so not good. This is so not good. Yes, definitely florals. Well, this to my nose in comparison to how this one projects. Wow, this is nice. Sorry, I just went back to Gomond Baka. This is gorgeous. This is nice. Like if you love even that Tio Cabanel, Cafe Cabanel, you're gonna love this. Gorgeous. Drop something. Yes, so this I'm definitely getting some florals. It's it's got a ginger at the top, and like the ginger making it like fresh, fresh, almost spicy. And then you get some flowers. There's hints at the back of some woods. Patchouli, is that you? This is gorgeous. Definitely another one. You know what? This is not good because loving things like this means that it's gonna be so expensive. I already have a very expensive rest of the year to go, so exactly perfumes, loads of perfumes, and all it's too expensive. We cannot agree. £10,000, $10,000 for a 50 ml fragrance is too expensive. I mean, if it was maybe a 1 liter or two, 2 liters, I'll be like, okay, I'll buy it. Maybe I can resell them. I'm joking. No, no way. I would justify parting with £10,000 for a fragrance. Let's put it that way. This is love. It's fresh. What is that? What is that? It's got a nice sweet. I think maybe it's got some bergamot, but there's a note here. I can't think of it. Almost, I don't know. Is that maybe some? There's some slight hints of some citrus as well. I don't know. Maybe bergamot. This is nice. It's got something lovely sweet, like maybe fruits, berries, maybe. I'm not sure. It's got something, I can't put my finger on it, but it's lovely. Oh, the Jousset ones. I was thinking patchouli. Yes. No, I haven't. Maybe that's what I'm smelling. There is a note I'm picking out, which I'm not sure what it is. I know what it is, but I can't remember exactly what the name is. Maybe Nerori. But definitely there is some patchouli in here, some ginger, definitely some jasmine, some florals, something else sweet. It is lovely. I'm making a note. Oh my gosh. Brother, this is gonna be a very expensive sniffing, because then after this I'll be like, I want this, I want this, I want this. But I can tell you so far, Gomond Becca, definitely I'm getting a bottle. This is so me. This is gorgeous. This is yummy. This is delicious. This is yummylicious. Patchouli, yeah. There is hints of patchouli. Oh yes, definitely. This is nice. And going back as well, very nice. They have really lovely fragrances, and all these fragrances are handmade in Sweden. So, John, come back to earth. Where have you been? It is bloody potent, I get it. It is. It is. But, John, isn't this just gorgeous for this time of the year when it's nice and cold? Imagine on a really cold day, you walk out of the house, you've got your lovely thick scarf, maybe a snood up here, and you spray yourself, and in that cold breeze, and you've got this smelling, and you just walk out, and that breeze, and all this caramel gorgeousness. Oh, gosh. Yes. Let's look up the notes for Marvelous Jardin. So let's go. Marvelous Voyage. Wow. No, we've got Marvelous Jardin. So is that the same as the Voyage? Possibly not. Yes, it is. So let's have a look. Right. So it says Marvelous Voyage stands for delightful synthesis of delicate white flowers with passionately selected exotic fruits. Exactly what I said. There's definitely some fruits and florals. That's it. An invigorating and seductive fragrance to perfectly made to rediscover the day-to-day living. That is really nice for a perfume to cost. It is very cozy. It's very, very. Wash hands. Wash hands. I will wash my hands when I'm done. I'm still sampling. Hello there, Chabwe Chabwe. That reminds me of a drink. It is, isn't it? You know, like I said, it does remind you of. Imagine on a beach holiday somewhere exotic and all these things mixed together, fruits, and it's gorgeous. I can't remember that note too. I don't know what it is, but let's have a look on the notes. Hopefully we'll get some answers. But it's something I've smelled before, and I probably know what it is. Maybe when I see it, I'll think, oh yeah, that's it. Yes, this house is really, really good. Voyage is different. So we are okay. So this is a different one. It's a different one. So we are looking at. Hang on, let's have a look. I'm just looking on the fragrances to see which ones we are talking about to give us hints of the notes. So right, let's have a look. Mascanda, come on. Ah, lich. Is it? That's what's giving it that lovely kind of sweet. Ah, wow. Please, can you add the notes on here for us? I can't see it. I can't seem to find the fragrance I'm looking for here. Are you able to add the notes for us? If you can, please add the notes for us, Leech. I just saw the notes. I can't see that one on there. Right, let's see. What else do we have? Moving on, I am going to sample. Oh, I'm leaving the darker juice right to the end because that tells me that it might be rather very potent. So we'll probably leave that to the end. So moving along, we come to. Do you want me to put up pink pepper, a peony leech, cedar musk? Is that in the Marvelous Jardin? Wow. I'm not picking up any pink pepper. I'm not picking that up. Peony, yes. Cedar, yes. Like I said, cedar musks, not yet. It's all right. Oh, maybe my message is slow. Wow. So that is quite bleach. Maybe that's the one probably I couldn't remember. But it's a gorgeous fragrance, definitely gorgeous. Right, moving on. No, your messages are absolutely fine, brother. Jardine, fantastic. Fantastic. Moving on, we come to pink saffron. So, pink saffron. So, I expect obviously to smell some saffron. Will it be as luxurious as the others? Let's find out. I'm gonna go in with my other Come on, come out, come out. Okay. Oh, spread quite a bit there. So, oh, pink saffron is quite loud. Do you know what I mean? It's quite loud. Like projects, I think it's the one that projects probably a bit more than the others I just spread because really it's there. I can, wow, this is nice. It's reminding me of, being in Jovoy and you've sprayed all these fragrances and it's just that atmosphere of like, oh my gosh, so much niche smells in here. That's the kind of vibe. It's got some ouds as well. It's got some ouds as well in this, definite. This is nice. What's that? It's got definitely obviously the saffron. Is that definitely? I think it's got some patchouli as well. What is that note in the background? Something almost like a spice. Maybe it's the pink pepper. Pepper, is that pepper? It's actually nice. It's a bit louder than I was expecting. This is nice. A lovely one too. Um, just spread it too. Yes. There's the link. Okay. Nice, isn't it? Muhammad Rashidi, good evening if you are in Malaysia. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way from Malaysia. Pink saffron is lovely. Do you know what it I think it has some rose as well. Does the pink saffron have some rose? What is that? It's really nice. It's really nice and kind of unique. It's got something a bit spicy as well. I love it. I love it. I think my choice now would be to narrow down which ones I want first the most. And we know how always number one is very special. Yes. You get rose. Me too, definitely. Yes, I get rose. Stefan Charles, good morning or good afternoon, good evening. Muhammad Rashid, I love your video about Chanel number 5 red. Oh, thank you so much. I think that's one of the most popular videos on the channel. Yes, yes, I get rose. It's got rose. It's got obviously the saffron. There's some ouds in here as well. I get some ouds as well. It's really nice. I love how it's blended. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I think so far, Gaumont Becker is number 1. Pink saffron might just be number 2. And green ouds might be number 3. They are all so lovely. I'm getting Gaumont hitting me from the I think Gaumont Becker is quite addictive, isn't it? It's one of those, you have it. If you don't have it, it's one of those I feel like you would just put it on your arm just so that whatever else you are wearing, you can still go like this and just take it in. That is how I feel. This is gorgeous stuff. How are we doing over here? Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is quite. This is more soft now. It's gonna be soft. but it's nice. It's lovely. It's got that leech. Now I can clearly smell it. That leech, really lovely stuff. And now we come to the final one from the house. The final one from the house. Very addictive. Definitely very addictive, because I don't know. There's something about that. It smells like it's even got some honey or something. Honey, caramel, vanilla. It's got it all going. And you know that those are my favorite notes. If you didn't know, if you didn't know, she loves gourmand fragrances. So this is quite a treat for me. Like, wow. Moving on, we come to the last one in the collection. So this is what we have. I'm trying to focus the camera. I don't know if you can see that. Yes. So this is Strange Black Oud. Strange Black Oud. Ooh. Oh yes, we haven't. Let's do the notes in the pink saffron. I nearly forgot. Improving. Oh, hello. Good morning, good afternoon. It's afternoon now. How are you doing? The wear scents, rose and saffron, definite. Oh yeah, definitely. And it's such a luxurious meat. It is kind of even reminding me a little bit, and I mean a little bit of um, Sarah Hood from Fragrance Du Bois. So, I mean, if you love Sarah Hood or you would love to buy Sarah Hood, you can't. This would be a much more affordable option. So, just for someone else out there, just in case. I've never tested, but it smells boozy. Let's find out. Before I get to that one, I'm just gonna check out the notes. I'm just gonna check on the notes now. Bear with. Where were we? Where are we? Right. So what are we gonna? What was that? Pink saffron. And the pink saffron is extrait as well. So this is extrait parfum and comes in the 50 ml. So the description for this one is we have that structure. Got it. Yes, definitely. You can see there's kind of the similarities, but then this is only for a 50 ml, 100 and what? £110. And for the 15 mil which I have of Sarah Hood is £115. Do the math. So definitely, if you've sampled Fragrance Du Bois Sarah Hood, you like that one, this would be your best option, because this is as luxurious smelling. Honestly, I'm not even joking. This is as luxurious smelling. You do get the saffron, you do get the rose, you do get some oud in here. So I would say it's definitely a good option to try if you like the Fragrance Du Bois, which are much more expensive, obviously. And this is described as, and we are talking about the pink saffron. So let's see what things we got right and wrong. So the fragrance composition of pink saffron is an extraordinary as it is extravagant. So the combination of warm, spicy, and woody notes with a slightly floral accent seduces the sense of smell on an impressive discovery journey. Composition. So we've got on the top notes, gorgeous saffron. In the heart, we've got dark rose. We knew it, yes. So we got that right. So we've got dark rose and spicy notes. Exactly what I said. And it is ever so saffrony, so rosy, definitely spice. And in the base, you do get delicate oud, woody notes, opulent saffron. So you can see there's saffron at the top, and you still do get the saffron in the base. And this is why I feel like this is definitely going to be one of those fragrances where obviously it's in the name, and the saffron is going to run throughout the wear of the fragrance, I imagine. But it is a gorgeous, luxurious smelling fragrance. And honestly, This for 110 pounds for 50 ml, I would say it's a bargain because this is gorgeous. This is fragrance Dubois levels at just a fraction of the price. So do your own sampling, and like I've always said, don't take my word for it. Miya said, sample for yourself. How does Gourmand compare to Rila? Now, this Gourmand and Rila, this is got more, I would say this is got almost like coffee, but the Rila doesn't. It's a different kind. This is more of a boozy Gourmand. This is a boozy gourmand. So this is like a coffee boozy gourmand. We are talking about gourmand, Becca, as someone just asked how it compares to Rila. Because Rila is more of uh, pastry gourmand, if that makes sense. So the Rila you get like fresh baked, like caramel bakes. It's got some lemon. This one is different. This is kind of a darker gourmand in comparison. They are not exactly. I would say Casamorati's 1888 is more comparable to this than Rila is. So I hope that answers the question. Moving along, where Saint says, I Arabian Perfumes, loving the giveaway, very generous, but amazed how people can't spend 1 minute to work out what number they are. I did even enter the giveaway. I wasn't lucky, but fingers crossed we've still got a few more. I don't know. I think because where Saint, it's because people don't take time to read. That's what it is. Sometimes people will come on and they just don't bother to read stuff. That's why they will come on and just not check things because they're not reading stuff. So, yeah, moving along, we've got one left. So, we have the Strange Black Oud. Strange Black Oud. Wow. So, this one, like I said, we are definitely expecting to get some rich oud, something going on. So, let's smell it. Okay, save the spot. Let's go in. Wow. I can smell it. Wow. This has some green notes. This really has some green notes. And immediately it's got definitely some vetiver. Definitely there's some vetiver in here. It's quite like dark, and you do get the oud, but I don't know. I think I was so prepared when I saw oud, such that I was expecting to be hit in the nose, like richly punch in the face with oud. It's not. Absolutely not. Not yet, but it's very green. It's got the vetiver, definitely some vetiver. It's very earthy. This is quite earthy. Yes, this is quite earthy. Definitely bergamot, vetiver. That's what I'm getting. This is wow. Oh, it's got. There's some musks in here. There's some musks. There's definitely some bergamot. There's definitely some vetiver. Obviously, there's oud, but I would say the oud in this is very clean. It's not your barnyard oud. It's very clean. Wow. To be honest, I was expecting like this fragrance was gonna be, and this is I think why I saved it to last, because I was thinking it's really gonna hit me in the face like, oh dear we come. Especially it says strange black wood. I was just expecting to be utterly punched in the face, but it's it's really nice. This is one of those fragrances. If you see the name, don't be scared to try it because you will be surprised. You know, this is nice. What is that? This is nice, and there's quite a few notes. There's definitely some woody notes as well. That might be well be cedar wood. I think maybe some cedar wood. There's definitely some hints of vanilla. There's some hints of vanilla wood. It's got it going on. Wow. Do you get citrus lime? I get kind of a bergamot. Bergamot. You know how the bergamot sometimes kind of gives off almost like a citrus green? That's what I get. I'm getting a leathery. The leather, yes, definitely. It's like it's got something green, probably the lime. It's got something nice green. Yeah, definitely, definitely. There's sandalwood and vanilla in here. There's sandalwood, there's vanilla. That's what I'm getting. Some leather. Even though I would be honest, the leather and the wood is not very. It's not that very forceful in your face. It's very, it's rich, but not in a bad way where it's overwhelming. It's not the kind of thing that's challenging. It's not. It's very bearable and quite nice on the nose. It's really nice. Yes, there's leather and I thought lime. I'm getting I'm getting the lime, but do you know what? It's the lime, I will tell you, not the actual. It's actually not the actual lime. Imagine when you are peeling the lime, that almost like a zest, citrusy. That's what I'm getting. It is nice, I must say. Wow. I feel like this is one that's in the collection which leans much more masculine. I feel like some women would be put some women may find this too masculine. I think it's because of that earthiness as well. Wow. I'm curious, John and Fakwan, which ones are your favorite from the five we've sampled? Tell me. Tell me, what is your favorite from the samples? It is very lovely, mate. It absolutely is lovely. I'm just catching up on the comments now. Do you get the lime citrus? I do get the citrus. Definitely, I get it. I get it, and that it's really nice. It is really nice. And you know what? You can actually tell the difference, the bergamot and the citrus, the lime. Like you can tell them apart. You know, sometimes how the fragrances, when they've got bergamot, they've got maybe a lemon and maybe some orange. They kind of just blend in together where you can't tell the difference in the notes. But in this one, I can actually tell them apart, which is quite nice that they've managed to do that, because sometimes things really just do blend together. What else are we getting? Where are we? I'm trying to catch up on the comments. I'm getting leathery transition. Do you know what? If you don't really like leather fragrances or you don't really like oud, don't be put off with this, because it's the clean leather, the clean oud. It's not like your pungent oud, because sometimes oud can come off quite pungent and people don't like that. And myself, sometimes there's some oud which I've tried where I'm just like, no, please, I want to wash this off. I don't like it. This is not. This is really easy on the nose. This is really nice. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this. Yeah, there is leather and I thought lime. Definitely zest. Zest. Yeah, that is what I got. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Hi, Netsai. Good afternoon. What else have we got? Probably for me, it was the strange oud. Is that your favorite? Go man. I wish I could sniff along. These are absolutely gorgeous. I think you would love them. Jesse Russell, good afternoon. Hello, everybody. So I'm letting my mom because I was fixing out shit. Oh, bless. It's so lovely to have you all here. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is nowhere a tip. Nowhere. No, it's not. Nowhere. It's not. Absolutely not. Yes, I think we've caught up. No, that one, this one is really, it's really, wow. Do you know what? This is actually really, really nice. I don't know. Do you feel like you could wear this in the summer? Because I can see myself wearing this strange oud in the summer. Imagine late evening by the beach, that breeze. This I could still wear it, but definitely lovely for the autumn and winter. But I feel like I could still pull this off even in warmer weather if there's a breeze. This is nice. Wow. The queen has entered the house. Yay, the queen is in the house. Yeah, so it's a strange black oud. Yes, yes, Karen, we are talking about strange black oud, and this was the last one we just sampled because we've gone through all the others. So we sampled Gomond Baka, which is, as you can guess, my number one on the list. I'm definitely, this is nice, absolutely gorgeous. We sampled some green ouds as well. That's a lovely, luxurious one as well. And then we had the pink saffron. That pink saffron, I was just saying, it really does remind me of Sarah Hood from Fragrance de Bois. And I was just saying, if you can't buy the Fragrance de Bois, obviously because of the price, this pink saffron is an absolutely gorgeous recommendation that I would definitely say to someone, go out and buy this because it's a really good option. They are in the same vein and they have, yeah, yes, and they have some similar notes, obviously the rose and the saffron. It's absolutely glorious. I really love this. I feel like I would even buy it and I can wear this one much more than the Sarah Hood because I only have the 15 ml bottle of Sarah Hood, so I wore this back a few months. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yes, I think Karen, if you see, if you smell the Gourmand Baka, it's just like it really draws you in. It's absolutely gorgeous. That caramel, the vanilla, it's got it all going. Everything I love. And like I was just saying, for people who really enjoy coffee, gourmand fragrances, you love insomnia, this is really gorgeous. You will enjoy this fragrance. So that was the ones I was sampling. I feel like I could carry on, but I won't because I think I'm getting nose fatigue and I still have lots of fragrances I need to sample, and I feel like maybe doing it this way is really gonna help me to sample because I'll have them on now. I will try to be just washing my hands inwards, so that I will probably spray them and see how they last, etc. But I have so much to sample, and I think maybe in my next sampling session we can sample maybe the Cana fragrances, Cana Barcelona, because I have quite a few of theirs to sample, and I have, oh my gosh, I've got so many fragrance dubois I need to get through as well. I need to get sampling soon so that I can make up my mind just in case I want to add anything to my Christmas wish list. Yes, so it's so lovely that you all did come. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a lovely rest of the week. It's nearly over, and yay, it's Thursday. I'm looking forward to kids breaking up tomorrow because then after that, we've got 8 days. 8 days of no school run. Are you there? 8 days of no school run. just me and my kids enjoying and the husband, etc. So looking forward to that. But I shall see you soon, and there's so many things coming up, but when that happens, I will let you know, and hopefully you will all be here for those exciting times ahead. So thank you so much for watching. From what I know, oud mellows out as it ages. That is what I know too. That's what I know. Good sister, enjoying this scent testing system, and gone nose blind too now. Yes, I think this is why we should end it here, because we've we've enjoyed the session. I enjoyed the session. I hope you enjoyed it too, and I hope that you will. If you haven't checked these out, go out and check them out, and maybe you find a love. You never know. No, no, Karen, it's always here to catch up if you need to. But otherwise, thank you so much for coming on. So I shall leave it here. Thank you all so much for watching. Do take care. I'll see you soon. Bye. Have a lovely day and weekend. Bye now. See you soon. Bye, everybody.